journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. Life is like an onion. You peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you weep. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. The only source of knowledge is experience. Small circle, private life, and peaceful mind. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. All the world is made of faith and trust and pixie dust. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Stop being okay with everything. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Filter out the irrelevant noise. Focus on the objective. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. I only want to write, and there's no college for that, except life. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. It would be so nice if something made sense for a change. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly, only perspectives. Feet, what do I need them for? if I have wings to fly. Fes est ab host docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. Imagining something is better than remembering something. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. Patience and improvement is the key to opening the door to progress. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. Now I know what success is, living your truth, sharing it. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Success involves going to where others believe is too far.